until you actually get on a bus, go along Shepherd Avenue, you will see how badly they need a subway.
That was the late Mayor Rob Ford at City Council calling for more subway service in Scarborough. Fast forward to almost 10 years later, and the ground has finally been broken here for Toronto's transit system into the East End. But it may be another decade before service is up and running.
For too long, commuters here in Scarborough have waited for better transit. Well, that ends now, folks.
After years of debate, shovels finally going into the ground.
Our government made a commitment, a promise, to deliver faster, more reliable transit for the people here in Scarborough.
And here's what that looks like. A 7.8-kilometer route with 3 stops at Lawrence Avenue and McCowan Road, Scarborough Centre and Shepherd Avenue, and McCowan Road. The extension will be permanently replacing the rapid transit line, which is slated to close as of 2023.
There are almost 700,000 people living in Scarborough. Those people have been deprived of good, high-order transit for such a long time.
I just finished grade 11 today, and they started construction today. We've been talking about an extension in Scarborough since I was a toddler. So that's been a big time gap.
This extension has been long in the making and also received plenty of criticism over how government officials have handled the planning. 15 years ago, the provincial Liberals said they'd pay for a new 15-stop rapid transit system that would be in service today. But the late Mayor Rob Ford cancelled that for a 3-stop subway instead, saying it would be cheaper and would be built faster. In 2019, the current Conservative government took over the whole project and put this 3-stop subway back online.
The only person that should be apologizing is the Liberal government that ignored us for years. The council, with 45 councillors, nothing could get done. So the best gift, I always say, to Mayor Tory was 25 councillors. You move things along, you get things done.
But some transit riders are skeptical of this plan and feel the 3-stop extension would not serve all of Scarborough.
Scarborough residents don't just live at McCowan. There's Scarborough residents who live past McCowan as well. What we really need is better investment in transit and other transit lines, such as the Eglinton East LRT or the Shepherd East LRT. Those will be built quicker, faster, and effectively serve more residents than the subway could. We're just getting 3 more subway stops. That's not going to help a lot of residents.
In the meantime, after 2023, when the SRT is no longer in use, Scarborough transit riders will be using shuttle buses to get around that stretch, likely for the next 9 years. Councillor Thompson tells us that he had a meeting with the TCC just this afternoon to talk about how buses and transit will work around these construction areas. As for when transit riders can actually use the service, that won't happen likely until 2030. Melissa Nakhavoly, City News.